Coming back to the 1 minute, you can see it retested to our zone. We are very confident with what we are doing. Just check out this. You see, exact point that we pinpointed, and that's why I stopped actually. So this is what you see once you land on Deriv. You can actually, this is the layout for those who are using Deriv as their platform. So I'll just head on and just trade. I'll click on trade now. We wanna like log in, so I guess I'll just hide the login credentials. Then so you'll just wait. Once it loads, it will open over here, right? Where you have your demo and real account. Remember, the interface might be different from what you're using, because the new Deriv actually uses another interface. Yeah, so you just have to find where you can you'll get either the Deriv bot or the smart trader. These are the only two that we'll be using to do all our work. Okay, so I'll head over to the dbot, click on open the dbot, then just wait it to load and everything. So it will open to this interface. So what you do, first of all, change this theme. Let's use a clear theme. Yeah, that's better. So once you come to the bot builder, you can choose to import directly from your device. You see, you can import from your device. Yeah, you come to local, then import from your device, right? But you have an option to use the normal bot builder that is inbuilt, the normal one. If you click on reset, you have this normal interface that we have. Okay, but remember, we need a clean software to do all this work for us, right? So what you'll do, you'll come over to your dashboard. If you don't have this software, you can get it directly from the description below. Don't mind the noise, actually it's kind of noisy a lot. This is just more so for those who are new to Deriv. Most of you are familiar with this interface, but for those who are new to Deriv, right, this is how you navigate around. So I'll drag these over here so that we can set our stakes properly. I'll be using the rise and fall actually. So what you'll do, you'll come over here to charts. You see this button over here, charts. Let's see the market, what we have, what you're working with, so that we know which trade type to take. Already analyzed. This start from the 15 minutes time frame. So from the 15 minutes time frame, we had a lot of consolidation at this moment. That's why I never took any trades from the previous video. That is from the previous video. Okay, so after we broke from the zone, we had a retest. Let me expand so that you can see. We had a retest to the same zone. Let me adjust this properly. We had a retest to that same zone. If you can check, we had a retest to the zone, then the normal pull downwards. Now if you check at this zone that we are currently on a very significant point, because it was a previous key zone, right? It was a previous key zone, so it's a key point for us to consider. So what we'll do, I'm gonna be taking a rising trades, because why? I've got a confluence, because we expect reversals, either tiny or massive reversals on key points on these markets, right? Yeah, so I will now lower to a 5 minutes time frame. I will now go down to 5 minutes time frame to get my entry. Remember, we are only executing on the 1 minute time frame, right? So here we have it all. So you can see my zones. If you can note, I'm not key on executing so fast. I'll have to check. You see, we have got a nice confluence. We have you see, those who know how to read candlesticks, we have this point. You can see the market broke well from that. Let me mark it so that it's clear. So what I'll do, come here to drawing, get these. Then you see these previous candle before we escalated upwards, that's what you need to mark from the top to the bottom. That's how you know. Now we're expecting, if it breaks above, we can now start taking our trades targeting all-time high. But remember, on Deriv you have to be like so fast and so quick in making executions. That's why, like right now, we are going for a rising trade. You see that's a nice confluence. So now you come back to the 1 minute time frame where we'll be executing our trades from the 1 minute time frame. Okay, now from here we are expecting only tiny reversal, then we spike in with our trades. Okay, because remember the market again here is on a critical level, that is on the 1 minute time frame. If you check on the previous highs that we had here, you see on these, I don't know if you can see my line Maleko where it is. That's the zone where the market is. That's why we have all these tiny retracements. Okay, but generally we are going for rising trades. You can see this tiny reversal. That is, it is expected as long as we are here trading. So I will come over here. You see I've already set mine to fall. I will change this to rise. Then I will have to change my stake, my take profit as well, 3500. Then we'll leave the stake at let's use a stake of 500, because 500 compared with the account, that's a reasonable amount to have as a stake. Then everything is well set. So what we'll do, come back to charts, get our entries. So as usual, just wait for it. Here we go, the first trade. Remember to make sure it is on 5 ticks, so we'll stop at that. So the first trade, we are at 461. That's the first trade, 461. Waiting for a nice pullback. There we go. So that's a loss. I wait for the recovery. Just hold on. Stop at that. We have already recovered. Now at 799 profit. We had little retracements because again the zone, but our analysis is telling us we are good to go. So we just had some few runs. I'm going in only like few trades. Nice entry, and we are out. Stop. So far 1221. I had to stop because I see the market is heading down to this zone. You can see that zone right there that I marked. You can see, because we already in this channel, we expect a countless number of retracements on this channel. As long as we're in this border right here, we expect a lot of you see all these fake entries, we expect a lot of them. But again, we have to do what we have to do. But I will show you how to spot a nice market for those who are starting, just to prevent you from making a lot of losses. But again, this candle has kind of confirmed something to us. For those who are my students know what I mean. So just some few more entries. There I'm in. So that's a loss. The second entry. That's our profit, and we are out. 16, the last trade. You can see that clean bullish movement. That's what we love to see. Yeah, profit threshold hit. Yeah, that's how you do it, guys. So so far 2k in profit, account resting at 31. Okay, so I guess we'll just wait for another opportunity. So there I'm in, just the last trade, then we are out. You can see clean analysis, clean results. This is what you expect once you start trading like someone who knows what they're doing. Remember, all these under 5 tick strategy. We stop. Yeah, don't these are just false entries, I mean false signals. they're just like false, what we call them, false, they're just like false TP, because remember our original TP is at 3500. You can see that bullish momentum that we have right there. We have traded from down here because we had analyzed the market. As long as the market is in this range, we expect all sort of retracement of which it's acceptable. It's the market, yeah. Yeah, and with this trade, we've been able to take like 3,000 USD, simple and easy, all from one single analysis and just one single volatility, right? For those who have worked a lot, you know that these are the only volatilities that I trade. You can see the bullish momentum is just moving. These are the only volatilities that I trade. You can just stop the video screenshot. They're just volatility 10-1S, 15-1S, 25-1S, 31S, and lastly we have 101S, because I know their movement for the longest time. And that's how you easily make 3K in just very simple steps, right? So we have had this kind of retracement. This is a nice opportunity to enter for just one last trade. Look at this. We stop. After this, we just stop, and I stop at that. You can see secured some more. I saw this retracement right here. I saw this retracement and I took that opportunity because I understood it was retracing, targeting this previous high. I understood there must be a retracement. We always have a pull to the upwards, then a retracement, a pull. That's what has been happening. You can see a pull, retracement, a pull, retracement, a pull, retracement. We knew because we were close to this zone, breaking now our barrier. But again, at this zone, we can have a buy at this zone. You see this zone here? Yeah. Those who know. Look at this. The previous zone, and then the retracement happened at that zone. This is actually a few minutes later. You see, we took advantage of all that bullish movement. But again, let me move down to the 15 minutes time frame. You see how it respected our zones. You see the kickoff from that zone. Once we broke, we expect a little retracement, then we continue with the upward movement. I guess we'll have to stop at that because again, we already hit what we wanted, and that is it. I had to take some more few trades. So far at 34, you can see stop at 34, which is let me show you the reason as to why I stopped. Yes, we had, you see, first of all, we had this, you see this retracement. We expected that actually to our previous zone. That was expected, I told you earlier. Then coming back to the 1 minute, you can see it retested to our zone. We are very confident with what we are doing. Just check at this. You see, exact point that we pinpointed, and that's why I stopped actually. But all in all, so this kinda second entry was kinda choppy kinda, but still managed to secure. So yeah, it's that simple. So we'll continue later on. I'll just update you, maybe check the next post or something. Yeah, and that is it. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe. Let it get to as more as it can. You can see even after hitting our zone, the next target is up here. Continuous movement. We broke our zone. Continuous movement to the upside, which is what we wanna see. We wanna see like the money cashing in, and that is it. We'll continue next time. Make sure you follow, like, and share, and as well for account management and copy trading and mentorship as well, make sure you reach out. All the details will be left in the description. This software is in the description as well, free to download for all Deriv traders. Make sure you check it out, and let me get a feedback of it in a few. Okay.